Hi everyone, I'm Asia Stallman and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an M&M and Kit Kat cake. So for the ingredients I have 1 cup of sugar, 2/4 a cup of flour and some more for coating the pans, 1 cup of 2% milk, half a cup of butter, 2 eggs, and I'm using brown but it doesn't matter what color you use, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and half a teaspoon of salt. So in a large mixing bowl, I'm going to mix together my flour, my sugar, my salt, and my baking powder. And I'm going to use a whisk to mix that all together. I cut my butter in fourths and melted it a little bit so it's a little bit softer. Now get off there. Get off. No, okay, thank you. Now I'm going to use the electric mixer to mix all of those one piece at a time into the flour mixture. Now I'm going to add my vanilla and mix that some more. Now I'm going to add some of my milk at a time to that mixture and mix it with the electric mixer for a few seconds. And some more of it. And finally the last bit of milk. And now I'm going to crack both of my eggs into it. That's looking nice and creamy now. Now I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl and mix it some more and make sure all of my flour is incorporated. And now I have 2 of my 9-inch cake pans and I'm going to use vegetable shortening to grease those. And make sure to get the sides too, otherwise it still won't come out. And now I'm going to use some of my flour to flour the pans. So I floured both my pans and now I'm going to put my cake batter in them. So these are going to go in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes and the oven temperature is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I just took these out of the oven and they're looking pretty good. And sorry, but halfway through the cooking time I took them out and I colored the top because it's for my friend's birthday party and I think it needed some pop to it. Even though you're not going to be able to see it, I think it's kind of fun. So now I gotta stick a knife in there and see if they're done. Oh, it looks like it. Yay! So now I'm going to try to take these out of their pans. So I got the first one out and now I'm going to start using some chocolate frosting to go over the top. Now I got the second one. I'm just going to use a cup to cut the hole in the middle for the M&Ms to go in. This is a little bit tricky, but I decided to go all the way down so it was a little easier. And I mean, it's more M&Ms, so that's just fine. And for this, you can use as many M&Ms as you would like, but I'm going to fill about 3/4 full so I can put the lid back on. And now I'm going to cover the whole cake in vanilla frosting, and this is just store-bought frosting because it's easier, and I don't know, it's just easier. So that's what it looks like now, and this is going to go in the fridge for about 45 minutes or an hour or so, just so the frosting can harden. I just took this out of the fridge and it's looking pretty solid. And now I'm going to cover the whole thing in some chocolate frosting. That's looking pretty good. It doesn't have to look pretty because M&Ms and Kit Kats are going to be covering the whole cake. And now I'm going to clean off the plate that's on and get started with the Kit Kats. And for the Kit Kats, I'm just going to use snack size. Now you gotta just start placing them around the side. So just keep placing them and placing them and placing them around the outside of the cake until it is all covered up with Kit Kats. And finally on to the last Kit Kat. So I decided what pattern I want, and I'm going to put some more frosting on there, just a little bit, and I'm going to use a piping bag for this. I don't know why, I just felt like doing it. So, yep, now I'm going to spread all that out. And now I'm going to do a handful at a time and start sorting all my M&Ms out. So the pattern I decided on doing was just to do one ring of colors and then another ring of colors and just until I get to the center. And I'm going to start with orange. Then some green. Then some blue. Some yellow. Some orange. Some red. Some blue. Some more green. And last but definitely not least, my last red. So that's what it turned out to look like, and I hope you like it too. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And here's my new Facebook page, Asia's Silver Lining Bakery. And here's last week's video, and again, thanks for watching.